Queued up, boy. Queued up,
Powered
boy.
by
Ready to
Riverside. Yo,
What up? We're at 17 already?
episodes deep.
Wow.
Week 13 is about to start for the NFL, and we're on our 17th episode.
That's crazy.
It's been going by pretty quick. But nonetheless, here we are in the flesh. Bryce is an hour behind us, so he's still working a little bit, but he'll join us as soon as he can. But we're gonna get started. Life continues. Everything moves forward. What a good week 12 it was. Some good games, man. Even some like teams that shouldn't be in games competing with teams they probably shouldn't, but just good all around ball. You know what I mean? So even some of the blowouts, some of the teams, like there was some notable moments in some of those games too. So excited to kind of dig into week 12 and we have a big Thanksgiving spread of games. So those games are going to add to our primetime prediction that we're doing. So we'll do Thanksgiving, we'll do the Black Friday game, we'll do the Sunday night and the Monday night. So we got a good list of games to pick from for this week. Bryce texted and said he was going to listen. I thought he said he was going to hop on, but
I'm going to tune in.
Yeah, gotcha. So just a quick little recap of week 12. We'll dive into each game, but the Rams crushed the Buccaneers. Cowboys beat the Eagles in a close game. 49ers beat the Panthers. Several games went into overtime. Chiefs and Colts were one of them. Lions and Giants were another. And the Browns were able to get a W with a rookie in their first start for the first time in like 16, 17 quarterbacks. So
a lot of quarterbacks.
It's a lot of quarterbacks to go through. Patriots had a game-sealing defensive play against the Bengals. The Browns recorded 10 defensive sacks in the game. And the Jaguars winning in overtime despite Trevor Lawrence playing absolutely terrible in that game.
Yes.
Crazy week 12, but a lot to dig into, so we'll just hop in.
A lot of one-score games or 3-point games this week.
So many. Overtime, like them going into overtime just adds that to itself. So, but well, the first game we'll talk about. Okay, I talked about it. I posted it on TikTok. Okay, I was adamant about it. But when a man says something, he's got to stick to his guns. He's got to stick to his words. Okay, and I was standing on business. Okay, Ethan was letting me have it, and the rest of America did agree with Ethan.
Yeah.
TikTok was tearing me up, bro. But it's okay.
Shout out to the fans on TikTok for just grilling Daniel with the comment section. Hopefully they tuned in or subscribed and they get to watch you do it in real time.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna own it. I'm full transparency. Okay, I didn't think the Buccaneers defense was the reason they were gonna win the game, but I did think just based off of how they were going, like starters. Yes, I thought the Buccaneers had the better defense. Okay, I looked at the stats later, and it took me a while to get to where the Bucs were. Okay, so my apologies in the way I misspoke. But I'm gonna stand on it. Like I said, I think if they play each other at full strength, I think the Buccaneers have a better chance at winning that game. You know what I mean? In terms of, and that's where I was going with who I had the better defense. That's where I was going with it. But I did say it. I owned it. I wore it on the chin, and everyone fucking gave it to me. Post went away. I had made like 3 or 4 other posts on TikTok. That one resurfaced today for some reason, and people were letting me re-have it. So it's all right. I got it. Yeah, I got round 2. So it's all right. I'll take it.
Why do you think I had you say it 6 times?
Well, yeah. Well, good thing you didn't make me say it 7, dude. Imagine how crazy things would have been if it was 7. That'd have been nuts.
Maybe we'll get something on this episode.
They're depleted, okay?
It'll be a whole new segment.
In my defense, okay, stop it. My defense, no pun intended, the Buccaneers are depleted as a whole, in general. You know what I mean? Offense, defensive, in general. I talked about it, but right before we hopped on, there was a post I saw. Imagine you're 5-1. You got the probably league leading MVP at the time, and the offensive rookie of the year. And all of a sudden, you're 5-6. Every notable starter is injured. Life comes at you fast, and that's like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are dealing with that. Even with Baker Mayfield just getting injured in this game, does not look good going forward. It kind of sucks. So, but the Rams dominated that game, just throughout the entire game. You know what I mean? It wasn't really a close game at all. So, I was hoping it was, even with the stats. I saw the stats before the game started. I knew what to prepare for. It didn't help that the Seahawks defense played against the fucking Tennessee Titans. So
hey, they didn't necessarily shut them down,
but they didn't. They look at the score differential,
well,
they, you know what I mean. They just added to their statistical value that they already had over the Buccaneers. So, all right, it's fine. I'll take it on the chin, just like the Buccaneers did, 34-7 against the Rams.
Hey, take it easy on them, TikTok. Take it easy on them, chat.
Fuck, bro. Give some to somebody else. Tons of analysts out there saying the same shit. Okay, they're just saying it differently. Okay, it's all right though. It's all right. The million of you guys that chose to listen to us instead of them, we appreciate it. We enjoy it. So we'll go from there. Rams
enjoy when Daniel gets roasted.
Rams look good with Stafford, though. I'm telling you. Remember all the stuff they were talking about at the beginning of the season, him being hurt and how he was going to be? That team is keeping him upright. I have yet to see that man take significant hits in a game, which is a test to their record, how they're playing. Everyone was eating on offense in that game. So, good game overall.
About Devontae Adams, man.
Rejuvenated, huh?
Yeah, kind of a completely different guy, almost like Packer-esque.
It helps having a guy like Puka on the team who's going to just demand so much attention. He's taking attention from linebackers, safeties, corners. Like these three guys are keying in on him, you know, from different positions. So if they catch him in the zone, Devontae's just going to eat off that. And that's what Matthew Stafford is too good of a quarterback to just allow him to have time and just carve up a defense like that. So
he had some great throws, especially to Devontae, just sitting in zones or just beating.
He's having his MVP year, bro.
Yeah. Good for him.
Yep, he needed it. Another game we weren't watching, but me and Ethan were sitting together when I saw it happen. The Cowboys came back from being down 21-0 at halftime to beat the Eagles, but with a field goal, game-winning field goal at the end of the game. I saw a picture of George Pickens at halftime. He was like, and the game ended. He was like super excited after the game. He was funny. But no, the Cowboys, it's crazy how it feels like they just turn on a switch. Usually you see that in like the movies, you know what I mean? They go in at halftime, make some changes, and that's what they did. They came out and were able to adjust and kind of shut down that run game. I watched a little bit of the highlights to go back on it. And the Eagles, it's crazy. They when they are being stopped, they can't do anything. Like, you know what I mean? And it's crazy to see the team like the Cowboys. I don't think they're very good defensively, you know what I mean? But they were able to get some stops and put them in position. Dak was able to create some drives, get some big plays to those receivers. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens they're making a case for one of the best duos in the league this year. So they were able to get the dub.
They are the best duo in the league.
Yeah.
They are. I don't think there's a case for it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Cowboys fans got to be excited and happy. Your record doesn't show it, but I think they're set up. That would not be a team I want to face in the playoffs in a wild card.
It's going to be tough for them to make the playoffs. I was seeing it today. They have the next 7 games are against all opponents with a winning record. Like all 7 win teams. Like it's going to be tough for them to make the playoffs, but
they just got to stay healthy. They got a defensive guys.
That's the biggest thing around the league, yeah.
And you could tell there was a big difference just getting like Overshown and some of these other guys back. And then, I mean, their offense is high powered enough. Dak is throwing great,
lights out,
high accuracy.
He always does.
Yeah. Still hate.
And they have a run game, and that's the difference. Is they have a run game. Devontae Williams can get you 60 to 80 yards every single game. You know what I mean? That's really all Dak really needs to be able to set it off. So
it's a resurgent year for Devontae Williams too.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, never excited for the Cowboys to do good, but somebody in that division lost, and it wasn't the Giants. Well, the Giants lost too, but like in that game, we'll take it.
Yeah.
A tie would have been great, but neither here nor there. 49ers played against the Panthers. Christian McCaffrey was able to play against his former team and catch a dub. It was our Monday night matchup. 49ers look good. Brock Purdy had tons of turnovers in that game. I think he had 3 interceptions in the first half. But he looked good in terms of having those 3 picks. Like, he's making the right reads. One of them was a tip pick, when the other one was the guy turned one way. You know what I mean? He's kind of getting reacclimated with the team. So to be able to have 3 picks and still in the lead to go into halftime is not a bad way to go into half. You know what I mean? Especially not playing good. So
what always helps when you have a guy like McCaffrey that, you know, it's like every single play is the San Francisco McCaffreys. Dude, is just every play. He's
so glad I drafted him this year.
Running up the middle, getting yards. He's out on screen passes, running outside, getting yards. It's like every play he is gaining positive yards, no matter what.
Yep.
And he's known for that. But man, it's like you watch the Niners now, and like every play, it's McCaffrey.
Well, who are they gonna fucking throw it to? They got Jennings and Kittle. Like, that's it right now.
Pearsall's back. He's on my team. Throw it to him.
They haven't been, huh?
Not really. No. He hasn't been getting the volume, no.
But I saw some good looks out of Bryce Young and the Panthers, but they're just that 49ers are rolling right now, even without Fred Warner.
I thought it was close that first half, but like you said, he had 3 picks. They just Panthers couldn't do anything with it.
And once they figured it out and they stopped turning the ball over, it was easy for them to just kind of run. Well, they switched to running it with McCaffrey the rest of the game. So, but one of the games that went into overtime, the Jaguars and the Cardinals. It sucks for the Cardinals this year. I feel like they're kind of in the same boat as me with the Giants, where it's like there's potential for them to win a bunch of these games, but they're just not. They're losing them there at the end, and it's I don't want to say it's coaching, the play calling. It's kind of just the luck of the draw, really, and they're getting the short end. Brissett is playing good. Like, he's not doing a bad job at kind of leading that offense and putting them in positions to be in games. You know what I mean? So coming in, being the backup, not really kind of getting the full training camp as a starter. Not terrible, but it can only, if they somehow are able to trade Kyler, roll Brissett next year and pick up some pieces, like, they could be good in that tough division. That's the problem, is that division is also good.
Yeah.
They can't have bad seasons and kind of slip in. Like, it's not going to work that way.
Well, who knows? I mean, I think Brissett has played well enough to stay and be a bridge quarterback. If they want to draft a guy this year, I don't know how many crazy quarterbacks are going to be in the draft this year. Or maybe you are able to trade and bring somebody else in. I mean, they need
bring in a vet on a free agent.
Yeah,
contract.
They need an offensive line too. They need some upgrades there. So, I mean, they're close. Their defense is young. They're just getting experience. They're going to be better next year, I think. So,
yep.
Just missing a few
young
people.
defense is fun to watch. They were able to force 3 interceptions on Trevor Lawrence. He did also throw 3 touchdowns, but you know what I mean? That's 3 interceptions by another solid quarterback. That defense is young and they're aggressive and they're making, you know what I mean? They're trying to get that ball. Buda Baker got his first interception in like 3 seasons. So, yeah, it was cool.
No, he's a tackler.
So, they got upside. Yeah, he's a tackler. Yeah, that's not his role. That's what's cool to see, that's how involved in like the game. You know what I mean? It's outside of his element. So another game that went in overtime that somehow the Chiefs were able to win. Chiefs and Colts. Chiefs came back to force overtime, and the Colts kind of just collapsed in overtime, and you kind of saw that old Daniel Jones kind of come back. And I hate when he makes his appearance, but also at the same time, I love to see it because it's not on our team anymore. We don't got to be the ones to deal with it. But it sucks, man, because this could have put the Chiefs away. You know what I mean? Everything else that was happening with the season and how everyone else is doing, and this could very well could have been a game to put the Chiefs away. The Colts got to solidify themselves as one of the top 2 teams in the AFC, but now that door's kind of wide open, and that Chiefs are probably going to win their division now. If they win out, they don't have a very hard schedule going through the rest of the season. They've already faced most of their difficult opponents. So,
they ain't going to win their division, dude.
The Chargers are going to win it?
No, the Broncos.
Oh,
they play again next week.
That'll be
after.
A telltale.
That's going to decide it. I mean, they're already down against everybody in their division except the Raiders. So they have to win out.
And if there's going to be a team that fucking does it, it's going to be the Chiefs.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
I hope it's not. Don't get me wrong. I think everyone is excited, not except Chiefs fans, to see somebody else there. And this is if there's going to be a year for it to happen, it's going to be this one. So I'm hoping for it, but I just have a feeling the Chiefs are going to find a way to find themselves there at the end again, and we're all going to have to deal with it.
Man, I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not too. Third overtime game, we had the Lions and the Giants. Giants put on a show offensively, a couple trick plays here and there. Jameis Winston, you know what I mean, doing what he can with his time. Jackson Dart's going to come back and make the start this week, so you know what I mean. He did everything he did preparing into. It was kind of in the question if he was going to get the start or not, but he did, and he was ready. He had a flea flicker, maybe it was like a receiver pass back, touchdown deep to Wan'Dale Robinson early in the first quarter to take the lead, and then he caught a ball, a wide receiver pass, juked the shit out of a corner who probably is going to be roasted on tape for the foreseeable future. Juked him and broke it. He juked him first and then broke the tackle and then scored the touchdown.
Well, if the guy's tackling you, you didn't juke him.
Well, I mean,
you're giving him too much credit.
He made an attempt at a juke. Did you see the move? He didn't just run straight by. He said, but in a lot slower than normal people do it.
It wasn't the craziest juke move. I mean, it held because it was a bad tackle. I don't think he juked him.
The funny part about it,
they can't touch you.
The funny part about it is his number is 19. So like a lot of people that don't really know him, like that were like watching clips and highlights and things like that, they're like, "Oh, nice. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. That was Jameis? That was a quarterback?
No.
Because you thought it was a receiver out there." So, yeah, I'm glazing him. Okay, it's my team as the Giants, but it's Jameis. Like he went out there and he looked good. I think he made a case for people to pursue him this next season. I think he's gonna get pursued. He signed. I don't know. There's people that are in need of quarterbacks. Like you talked about the Cardinals using Brissett as a bridge quarterback. That's what they could do with Jameis. Jameis could be like a 1 year come and plug in, kind of build around what you have, and kind of hope to do good, and you can make a run. You know what I mean? I feel like Jameis could do that. I'm hoping the Giants hold on to him because Jackson Dart's a fucking wild card, and he's going to get himself hurt, and we're going to need a backup every couple of weeks. But I don't know. I think he made a case these couple weeks that boy still got it. He can still play, sling it with the best of them. He didn't make a lot of mistakes, which is not very Jameis Winston-esque.
No.
You know what I mean? It's you either get 50-50. I think he gave you 80-20 these 2 games. You know what I mean?
Hey, people on TikTok were talking about the Geno clip we posted, and they want him to go. Do you guys want Jameis?
I mean, that wouldn't be bad. It would be
Geno?
It would be the most Raider thing. Like he would completely change that whole organization.
It'd be fun.
That'd be fun to watch.
Maybe he goes with the Jets.
Well, you know what? The reason why it'd be fun to watch is because we just watched them let Geno for 12 weeks try to go out there and do it. And Jameis is better than Geno in my eyes. So if they're going to let Geno go do that for 12 weeks, they better give Jameis a whole season. That man's going to put up a statistical year that we have never seen before in our lives. He's going to lead the league in passing and interceptions probably. But he might set a record. You know what I mean? And the way the league is now, people that are passing like that, you could fuck around and break some of these records that have been around for a while. It's not as run heavy as it used to be. There are, but not every team is doing that.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. I want to know though, Raiders fans, if this gets posted or a clip, do you take Jameis over Geno, or do you guys just want to draft or trade for somebody?
I think Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield have made a case for those types of veteran quarterbacks to come in and plug in and see what happens. Guarantee you the Colts didn't plan long-term for Daniel Jones. That is now probably switched.
Yeah.
Their long-term goal was we're going to sign him for a year, let him compete for the job with, what's his name?
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson, let him compete for that, and he beat him out. You know what I mean? And now look at the year he's having. How could you not sign the guy and keep him long-term? You know what I mean? So it's.
I wonder if they try to move him at the end of the year.
Daniel Jones?
No, Anthony Richardson.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's one Raiders fan.
Bryce will take anyone though. He's already said it. He said it in the clip. We need to get rid of Geno.
Take Kyler Murray.
I went at Gino's hairline. Someone coming out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Gino told us, I saw a press conference. He said, things are not going good. You blame it on me. Take it out on me. Talk about me. Do whatever you want. I can take it. I'll be all right. So he said that like this.
Dude doesn't take it on the chin. He takes it on the nose.
Hey-o!
Back in the Jets era.
Bryce is working and chatting with us. Look at him.
Yeah, look at him go.
Look at him go.
Way to be a team player, Bryce.
I think everyone in Oakland, that's consensus on the post that I made. Everyone was kind of agreeing that Gino was, see you later, we're over him. I'm not going to make some of the comments that people were saying they are probably not appropriate. No. We'll jump in. Patriots and Bengals. Patriots, like I said, that defense was able to secure a dub there late in the game on a fourth down breakup. J.C. Jones was able to make that play. Patriots just look good overall. The Bengals aren't a slouch team by any means. Their defense isn't very great, but their offense is going to come out and play every single week. So they have Burrow coming back probably this week.
Coming back for Thanksgiving night.
For Thanksgiving. They probably could have rocked with him, but they want him to be 100%. So he's waiting to come back at 100%. So, but the Patriots look good. We're able to catch a dub in a competitive game and kind of keep that AFC lead. I think they're in first place, right, in AFC right now.
Yep.
Yeah, with the Colts losing.
True.
We could jump to the Raiders. Bryce is here chatting. Raiders were playing against the Browns, and Browns were starting Shedeur Sanders, another 17th quarterback since Baker Mayfield. And he looked good. He looked confident there from the beginning of the game, coming into it. And I think some of the playmaking and things they did, they took him out of the game on the first drive after he drove down the way of the field and did a wildcat run with Judkins to score. And I was like, that was the most Brown shit to do to Shedeur I've ever seen in my life. But okay, let's see how the rest of this game goes. It changed it up. It make it for sure. It did. It did. They don't have the confidence in him like they do with other teams do with rookies and things like that. So I get it. That was them to make a play, and Judkins is proven to be able to run the ball and move it like that. So
I thought it was smart and fine. Unless you do that
every single time
for the rest of the time that he plays with the Browns, you just take him out on scoring plays. Okay, then maybe. But hey, we're down on the 1 yard line. What are we doing? We're running it. Does he need to be the one that hands it off? He doesn't get credit for it.
100%. No one in the world thought Judkins was going to possibly throw that. So it makes no sense for them to, to do that there. But he was able to get a touchdown, and he also did throw an interception. But that Raider defense, that's their bread and butter of that team. You know what I mean? So to be able to have a good, successful first game and go out there and play with not such a great Browns team was good for him to kind of get that first dub out of the way and move forward. And what do you think? Are they going to just keep rocking with him? They go back to Gabriel? What do you think?
I mean, coming off a win.
Their season's chalked already.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You're not playing for anything, but coming off a win, I would just let them ride at this point, and then it doesn't really matter 2-3 games from now if he loses the next 3, then put whoever you want in there. You got to try to find an answer of who the guy is going to be.
Bouncing back and forth, though, is crazy.
Yeah, you can't bounce. I mean, Gabriel's had most of the season, so just rock with Shedeur Sanders the rest of the way.
And then evaluate the tape on both in the offseason. You know what I mean?
And then you get an offseason to work with them again. And
let them compete for a job in the preseason. Yeah,
they'll probably draft 2 more quarterbacks in the draft anyway, and then we'll start all over.
And sign a free agent, and then activate Deshaun. So they'll have 10 quarterbacks on their 53-man roster.
Yeah, the Browns are so confused, man. They just need to figure it out, dude.
Well, Raiders were able to secure another loss, though, like I think all Raiders fans want.
Well, we know Bryce wants it.
100%.
Doesn't know who he wants to draft.
True.
Quarterback, I guess.
Ravens, Jets. At one point in the game I was watching, and I think the Jets were up 10-0. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
It was a slow start.
and then all of a sudden the Ravens were able to win, score 23 unanswered and get the dub 23-10. Yeah, like you said, it was just a kind of a slow start. Once they got going, they looked good. King Henry's looking good down the stretch. I think he's able to stay healthy, and they're not using the shit out of him every game. Having a player like Lamar, having a spell running back in Hill, you know what I mean? I think it's helping him out just stay healthy. And when they need him late in games, he's there. And everyone else is tired but him, which is crazy. His off-season training is ridiculous, though. I've watched them. He does that Sand Hill, and like just the work he puts in is. I feel like to be that big and run that hard, it only makes sense that he works that hard for it. So.
Oh yeah, dude's a monster. I mean, he pushes living rooms in commercials, so who
knows? Falcons and Saints. Falcons were finally able to end their 5-game losing streak and get a win. It was not the best game. It was kind of a boring game, to be honest. But they were able to get the win 24-10. Sorry, Blake asked if we started.
Man, big takeaway from that game is Kamara's got a PCL injury, so you know probably at least 2 weeks he's going to be gone. But other than that, I mean, Saints look the same, not good, not consistent.
The only thing I would say to look for going forward is some of those red zone touches and things like that are going to probably go to Taysom Hill. So if you have them as a tight end or you've been sitting on him, he definitely gets more touches when Kamara's out. So
he could be a high risk, high reward play. This week.
100%. Another close game. We saw some Mason Rudolph action. Mason Rudolph action. He was able to get the start with the injured Aaron Rodgers against the Bears. Back and forth game throughout. Bears kind of led the whole time. Steelers had a chance to come back there at the end. They did, got in position, but they weren't able to come away with a couple of those key, they got a couple fourth down plays on that drive, but just not all of them as like they needed to continue on. So, I think a healthy Aaron Rodgers wins that game.
Do you?
I do, man. The Bears defense they're like stopping at some points in the game, and they're just like done playing. It's so weird.
Oh, I mean, they lead the league in turnovers.
Yeah, that's what's weird about it is that they lead the league in turnovers and they're barely winning all these games. This Caleb Williams is sitting on the sideline, not looking at the kick going up every 4 or 5 weeks now. You know what I mean? Like, their defense is creating so much turnovers, but all of a sudden, boom, they just give up a bunch and the teams are back into the game. Like it's great, and they're not the only team that does that. A lot of teams are kind of using that strategy this year, which makes zero fucking sense.
Yeah. Do you
or
think
a reverse version like the Broncos?
With their record, and I mean they keep winning, you think they make noise in the playoffs, or are they one and done, or are they going to miss it at the end?
I think if they can, the fact that they're winning these close games means that their kicking is getting the experience that they're going to need in for the playoffs in those big situations, and their players are just getting that experience and playing and being in that late game, the hurry up, the 2-minute drives like that. They're getting a hell of experience doing that, being in these games. You know what I mean? And I just think that only helps them. If the Packers can't stay 100% healthy, it's going to screw them. So,
somebody else wanted me to ask you too. Who did you tell Bryce to start over DJ Moore?
I don't even remember. Why would he ask me? We were playing against each other. Why would he ask me that?
To you, and he had a game, so.
Well, he had it. I was like, DJ Moore. I was like, DJ Moore is kind of like, I think he's like, and then that was it. But then, I saw DJ Moore go off.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Uh-oh. Bryce is gonna make it. No beef. He sent some. I think he sent injuries for us.
Oh, okay, and his waiver wire targets.
Tell him to send his picks for all of Thursday, and then Friday, and then Sunday, Monday.
You just told him he's watching.
Oh, well, I don't know if he's gonna. He didn't send it. So.
I'll text him.
Yeah. All right. I think we got one more game. Yeah, one more game. Packers and Vikings. Packers, despite having the injuries and not looking great as a team, they were able to get a good victory, 23-6 over the Vikings. I don't think JJ's it, man.
Uh-oh. Auto-corrected to Bruce.
He hates that.
We know how he gets.
Now we're not going to get the picks. Great, thanks.
All right. He's going to work
It was booty. It was booty or more. That's what it was.
Okay.
Booty or more. It was.
I mean, booty's not bad.
That's what I'm saying.
It
I
was
like,
his
booty's
first
out there
game back,
getting it.
so yeah.
So, but yeah, Vikings and Packers was that last game, 23-9.
Oh yeah, just JJ.
Or,
hey,
I don't even think it was 9. I think it was 6. Yeah, 23-6.
How many times we got to say it on the show? Why do you think Bleach is on a trip in Mexico? He didn't want to watch the game because JJ's not it. We've been saying it. We told you guys first when we first started, or at least I did. It's his rookie year, technically, because he was hurt last year. So you got to give him that.
He had a whole year to learn. He literally got to sit and watch the game speed up front from the field, learn, be in the quarterback rooms the whole season. He got to learn. It's not like he just sat on his couch and didn't.
But he wasn't on the field.
I mean, playing, correct.
Yeah. I mean, that's a little different.
I mean, I'll give him to him. But he should be more ready than some of these other guys are. Some of these rookies that are playing now.
He's still not the dude, and I don't think he will be even after.
I think the Vikings roll with him, unfortunately. Which is
they're going to have to.
Yeah, they don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
But.
And then.
It is what it is.
Justin Jefferson talking all that. Well, he wasn't directly talking trash, but he was throwing shade at, I think, Kirk Cousins about one of his post-game interviews or something. And he was talking about how it's nice to have a quarterback that's, aggressive and throws it downfield and stuff. And it's like, okay, well, you said that 2 weeks ago, didn't age very well. I mean, he's not getting you downfield. He's got 87 yards.
You guys were a playoff team with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? You drafted your future, and now you're not. So.
No. You're like the Browns.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh, you changed.
I didn't even mean to. I unclicked out of the layout thing. Well, anyway, like I said, it's funny to see how it's playing out with the Vikings.
Yeah.
So, but yep, that's all the games we got. So, we'll do Bryce's injuries real quick. All right. Injuries this week, notable. Baker Mayfield, we talked about it. That shoulder injury, he is ruled out. Teddy Bridgewater is going to get the start.
Teddy B
cannot coach high school football this year because he is suspended. So he went back to just join an NFL team. Yeah. Imagine having the power to, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go run. I'll go run it back.
It's not working.
I'll go make a couple milli if I get like what the fuck, dude.
No. And now you get to be a starter too.
Now you're playing. Look at that. T. Higgins is in concussion protocol. It's looking like he's gonna be probably a Thursday decision on whether they play or not game time. Probably won't because of a short week, but if he passes it, look to see him playing. Good thing about all these apps now is they have that sub button. So if he is a game time decision and ends up not playing, it'll sub it automatically for you. So
I can't see him playing. That's the second one in like 3 weeks, ain't it?
I don't see him playing either, but you never know.
Yeah.
They'll have Chase back. Alvin Kamara knee. We talked about it. He will also be out. DK Metcalf ankle. They're watching it right now. He's questionable. He has not made it to doubtful yet, but he did not practice today. Will Campbell. It didn't say what he hurt, but I did see him get injured in that game. He's the offensive lineman for the Patriots. Ashton Jeanty got injured in that game. He also left and didn't return, but they weren't in the game. So Ashton, what did I say? Alston?
Allison
Ashton.
Jeanty or something?
I want to say Ashton. Ashton, like Ashton. What's his name? What was that guy's name? The receiver. Something Ashton Gentry or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, Jeanty left the game, did not return, so he's day-to-day. So they're monitoring him this week too. Pickens, they're keeping an eye on him. He is doubtful to play, but he probably won't practice all week and then play. So that's
he's gonna want to play.
Yeah, that's how it's been every time. So no one's gonna not want to play those Thursday Thanksgiving games, and he's a Cowboy, and Cowboys have to play. So
they need him against the Chiefs on Thursday too. He's gonna play, probably. My guess.
Rashee Rice, another one, a little banged up there at the end. I think in the overtime he took a hit that he went out for. So keep an eye on him coming back this week or not. So. And then he has Reed Benson and Higbee potentially coming back this week after missing some time the last couple weeks. So they are, if you've had them on your team injured or if you drop them, you go take a look and see if they're still there waiting for you to pick up. Benson is with the Cardinals, Reed with the Packers, and Higbee with the Chargers, right?
Rams,
yeah. I meant LA, but yeah. That was pretty good, though.
Pretty close.
Very good. All right. I have his pickups too, but I'm gonna do my pickups first, and then whatever ones he has left over, we'll throw them on there.
Oh, pickups, yeah, okay.
Pickups for this week, yeah. At running back, taking over for Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Devin Neal is looking like he's gonna get the start this week.
Hey, I told you guys that last week.
You did say cuff him. Another person, if Rice does end up missing a little bit of time, Xavier Worthy. Probably not available in a lot of leagues, but probably sitting on your bench in leagues. So
he's available in the leagues I'm in because I dropped him last week. I'm tired of it.
I see it right here. It says waiver wire next to his name.
Hasn't done anything all year, man. Time to go.
Just keep an eye. If Rice starts to miss a little bit of time, Worthy would be worthy of picking back up. See what I did there?
Whoa.
Greg Dortch. Brissett likes throwing him the ball. He's a nice, either the third down guy, slot coming across the middle. I've seen a lot of usage in that. Even some end around runs and things like that. I've seen them use with Dortch. So
he's quick, man.
Quick. He's projected 11. He's only rostered in 18% of leagues. So you can definitely go pick him up. There are no bye weeks this week. Thanksgiving does not give bye weeks. It kind of gives a break in itself, but these are just people like if you have injuries and you're missing out on people. A couple tight ends, Jawan Johnson from the Saints, Brenton Strange from the Jaguars, and Hunter Henry for the Patriots. All projected to give you 10 points. Brenton Strange is the most available, but the other two have some availability in about 25, 27% of leagues. So Jaden Higgins, wide receiver for Houston. He's kind of been involved. Kirk has also been involved as well. I've seen Mills likes to spread it out a lot more than Stroud does, but I see Stroud probably coming back here in this next week or two.
Higgins has had 7+ targets his last 3 games and 2 touchdowns.
And available in over 75% of leagues.
I don't know if that changes if CJ Stroud comes back or not.
Yeah. It's crazy how much the quarterback affects it. Same thing with the Jets with wide receiver John Mechie.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, with Tyrod in there, Tyrod's looking for him, and he's available in 93% of leagues. So,
and regardless, I mean, Garrett Wilson's out; he's not playing. No matter who's in there, they're going to be playing from behind. They're going to have to throw it. Who are they going to throw it to?
Mechie and Mason Taylor.
Yeah.
Those two.
Breece Hall can't do everything for him.
So, those are my pickups. And then Bryce had a couple people same on there too. He had Strange, Chimera DK, Luther Burden. He had Jaden Higgins with me as well. Devin Neal we talked about. And then Chris Rodriguez, Krosky Merritt. It looks like since they're not kind of winning a lot of games, kind of seeing what they have in their running backs, and they're kind of using by committee again. And Rodriguez is kind of getting the bulk, unless they're really in the red zone. Krosky Merritt comes in, but Rodriguez is kind of getting the bulk of the handoff. I think he even got the start this last week. So,
the only one I'll add on, I had all the same people really. I mean, I would monitor the T. Higgins, Joe Burrow situation, Yossi Voss. If Higgins not going, I would take Yossi Voss.
Sure.
And then defenses, there's not a lot of good matchups, and honestly, any good matchups probably aren't available. If the Chargers are out there, they are playing the Raiders. I would probably stream them if I had the option.
Yep. So that's what I have for that. Take a dive into our fantasy league real quick.
It's another rough week.
God, man. I played against Bryce this week, and his team went the fuck off.
Yeah, it did.
Top 3 this week scoring. We had Bryce in first place with 192.18. Like, what the fuck?
Dude's been averaging like 98 a week.
For real? What are we doing? Second place, Climate 160, and then Bleach with the 152 in third place. So it was. I've had a decent week. It was projected to be a good game between Bryce and I, but he just went the fuck off. So best team was Bryce. Worst team was Tricky Check Mix. Ugh. Players of the week. Jalen Hurts on Javier's team, 30.86. Jahmyr Gibbs on Asher's team, 55.4.
Field day.
Smith and Jigba on Bryce's team, 37 points. McBride on Bleach's team with 16.9. Cam Little, the kicker, on Bryce's team with 13 points. And the Rams defense with 18 points. So we love to see when the fantasy teams are doing good. We love to see it.
Yeah.
Hate when they're not, though, and that's more often.
Hey, mine's not doing hardly anything. So, I mean, everybody's team is doing good compared to mine.
On my bench, I had Jameis Winston with a 33. I don't think it would have given me the dub, but.
So you didn't even start him?
I have Daniels.
Jaden Daniels?
Daniel Jones, I mean.
Oh, Daniel Jones.
I have Daniel Jones. So I went with Jones.
That's like the most. I don't even know the word for
fantasy.
that. What is that? That's got to be something.
Jameis Winston usually has the statistical game Daniel Jones had, where he like throws for a lot of yards, but he also turns the ball over a lot, so his points aren't very great. He didn't turn over that much, so he had a good game.
Let it be known, Daniel hates Daniel Jones as a Giants fan, and then plays him in fantasy and then glazes Jameis Winston
quarterback
and is all over Jameis. You got to get Jameis. Picks him up immediately so he can ride the bench.
I played him last week, and then this week I didn't. I think I was going to need him because I think he was going to play. I thought Dart was coming back, and then he played last minute. I had Jones in. If
you don't see what I'm doing, I'm bringing out the Giants fans for your TikTok reels when this is all over because they're going to be there.
It's all about the hashtags. I know. Thanks.
They'll be there.
Wilson, running back that took over for Josh Jacobs for Green Bay on Bryce's bench with 26.5 points. Moore also on Bryce's bench with 23.4 points. He still beat me by 70. So
he could have beat you by more? Did they like outscore his starters?
Yeah, they did.
Jeez, man.
Jonnu Smith with 5 points. Why is that? Okay. Bagley with 8 points, and the Eagles defense with Tricky Check Mix for like the 5th week in a row. His defense on the Benchwarmers of the week, 7 points. I think that whatever defense he has is going to be the defensive Benchwarmers of the week.
You just got to drop him this week, and then it'll be somebody else.
Most efficient manager, Climate. Least efficient, Rowe. Rowe was projected 102 and put up 61.
Ooh.
Highest points in a loss, me. I had 134.24. I would have beat probably everyone else. Fucking shitty. E-Money Ballin with the lowest points in a win. He had 90 points and he beat Rowe with 61. Bryce, biggest blowout, 192 to 134. Narrow victory, Jenkins Peppers back in the W side. Shut up. Back in the W column with 98.26 win over 77.06 over Chazzy. Bryce was the overachiever. He was projected 126 and he put up 192.
Oh my gosh.
Tricky
I think he needs to be investigated.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Tricky Checkmix was projected 88 and put up 56. Bryce's team could have put up 216 if he would have made the right start.
His team
went the fuck down. Updated standings. Purple People Leaders Bleach is in sole possession of first place on a 4-game win streak. Skull Climate, 2-game win streak, sitting in second place, 9-3. I'm in third place at 8-4. E-Money Ball and Tricky Checks Mix, Ethan, Goodfellas, all in a 4-way tie, 6-6. Be Nice and Jenkins Peppers and Roll Fantasy sitting at 5-7. Jazzy sitting at 4-8, and Asher at 2-10.
Nice.
Bryce's delay.
The second half of the season is crushing in that league.
I'm excited.
Not that the first half wasn't. My team's ass.
It's crazy. Just for transparency, in my league, that is a more competitive league, the standings right now is our friend Oscar is in first place. And then it goes me, Ethan, Bryce tied for second. So, all right.
I was undefeated
we're
in
not
that league
doing
for
here.
a while.
I know you were. I was seeing you, and then I went on a little run. We have an IDP spot in this league, and I have Miles Garrett, and he is the last, probably not the last 3 weeks, because 3 weeks ago he gave me like 18, but before that he gave me 60, then 44, then 49. Like the reason why I'm winning is because of Miles Garrett, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna run with it and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna be pissed.
Not fair.
All right, so we're gonna do our picks next. We'll do all of Thursday. We'll do Friday. Then we'll do Monday, and then we'll get Bryce in here or Blake in here for Sunday. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Blake's hunting right now.
No, he's leaving on Thanksgiving.
How do you know this? Oh, you just saw him. I forgot.
Yeah, we were hanging out, dude. Talking.
My sister was talking about something, and she was like, "Oh, look, there's most of the pod here." Two. I was like, "There's 3. Blake's here too."
Oh yeah.
All right.
They don't know this by now.
I'm gonna add some slots to this week 13. All right. First game Thursday morning. We have the Packers and the Lions. It's gonna be a good game. You agree?
I think it'll be good. I don't know. The Lions they're both hit or miss, and they both don't look good at times, but they both win. They have good rosters, good. I don't know, dude. Good coaching. It could be a toss-up. It could be a tie.
Everyone else would be pissed after that because it just adds time to their game.
What else would you want on Thanksgiving? You'd want football to run all day long.
It's the first game. There's already games after that game.
That's fine.
I think
lasts forever.
I think the Lions are able to get the win because at home. I think on the road it's going to be a little more difficult in Lambeau this time of year, snowing. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like Ford Field having the being indoors, I think is going to give them the advantage, and I think the Lions are going to come out with a dub.
See, I'm gonna go Packers. Just solely a defensive reasoning behind that. Lions, I don't know, man. Jahmyr Gibbs had a monster game. It depends on if they shut down Gibbs or not. Goff is hit or miss. He's looked questionable at times, has made bad throws at times. But I'm still gonna go with the Packers just for defense.
Okay. And then Bryce picked Lions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next game, we have the Chiefs and the Cowboys. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm tired of seeing the Cowboys play on Thanksgiving. Like, why is it a thing? Like, why does it have to be a thing?
Oh, they've just always done it. Same thing with the Lions.
Lions too, but yeah. But the Lions are good. They're fun to watch.
Because they're good now, but they weren't good for like.
I know, it's hard to watch them play every
forever.
Thanksgiving. Yeah. So Chiefs Cowboys both not doing great. Both kind of need a win to continue to have success during this season. What do you think?
I'll say it, and I hate to say it. I'm going Cowboys.
You're going to hate to say either. You hate both of these teams.
I'm going Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are the better team. Chiefs defense probably got a little bit of an advantage. Cowboys got healthy on defense. It's showing up in their games. Their offense, the way Dak's playing, if Dak plays the way he has been all year, and if Pickens is good to go, hopefully he can play. They're going to need him. Offense is just going to be too much, I think.
So I think the offense does good, but I think every game is going to be a must win for the Chiefs, and I think this is the first week that they have to show it. Like they can't come out and lose on Thanksgiving and then have a losing record going on the rest of the year. It's going to be tough for them to overcome that. I think they need to kind of shift that gear, and I don't think Andy Reid allows them to get a loss. You know what I mean? Things can happen. They can have a terrible game, but I don't think Andy Reid's going to allow that to happen. So for that reason, I'm going with the Chiefs. Bryce picked the Bears. Nope, wrong one. Picked the Chiefs. He picked the Chiefs too, which is probably hard for him. It's probably hard for him being a Raiders fan.
He doesn't care.
Well, this year,
season's over. Yeah. He knows.
This year, I guess, yeah. Next game we have the Bengals versus the Ravens. Joe Burrow coming back, so it's not just the regular Bengals. It's the Joe Burrow Bengals.
It is the regular Bengals.
I guess it's that. This is the regular Bengals.
The original, yeah.
Yeah.
You already know. I'm taking.
I'm taking the Ravens too. I think the Ravens at home have figured it out. You know what I mean? They were off to a slow start last week. I think they have it figured out with the slow week this week. Hopefully, everyone is in bed right now. But yeah. I just think the Ravens have a little bit more offensively than the Bengals have defensively. So I think in terms of the Bengals are going to score with the best of them. They're you know what I mean? But I think in terms of defensive stops, I think the Ravens are going to get the needed ones there at the end of the game.
And Joe Burrow's good enough to do it, but you got to remember too, it's his first game back from a foot injury. Might not be fully up to speed. There's going to be some rust there. I think Ravens defense is going to know that. The AFC North games are always physical and just punishing games anyway. So, I don't know. I'm going Ravens 100%. Like you said, I think they're – and here's the thing. Like, Ravens aren't flashy. They haven't been flashy on offense for a while, except for Lamar Jackson. But, I mean, their defense is back to somewhat of form and healthy. So, I think they'll be
scary.
It's going to be a big game for Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Field day.
Bryce picked the Bengals.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's a Joe Burrow glazer, bro.
Yeah, he's giving into the Joe Burrow comeback. Bryce gonna be on the pod next week with his hair bleached, dude. The frosted tips in his hair.
On Friday night we have the Amazon game instead of Thursday because of Thanksgiving. It's on Friday. It looks like a good game. Black Friday. Bears and Eagles in Philly. Last time on TikTok I picked against the Philadelphia Eagles, and those Philly fans ripped me apart. I'm not going to do that this week. I'm going to pick Philly in Philly against a good Bears team. A good Bears team. I think Philly's looking at their record and how they've come about things. They don't lose 2 games in a row. It's not what they've done the last couple seasons. You know what I mean? Statistically. So, especially at home, I think the Bears have been in a lot of close games. I don't think this is a big like a far-fetched game. I think it's also a close game, but I think Eagles just a little bit too much defensively for the Bears. So I'm going with the Eagles.
I'm going to agree with that. I'm also going to pick the Eagles. I don't know. Bears playing good football, but I don't think the Eagles are going to go back-to-back like that. And their defense is, I'm not going to say elite. They're a lot better than, they're not just going to let the Bears come back and, have these comebacks in the fourth quarter with the clock expiring or kick a field goal the way they've been doing.
Yeah. They need to hunker down. They can, after a loss like that against where they were in complete control for half the game and they just blew up after that. And AJ Brown kind of found his footing in that game, was able to contribute, and then you lose. You know what I mean? Where's the give and take? And I think that he's gonna have a sit down with them and be like, listen, our team's doing really good when you're being double teamed and not getting a lot of passes, and everyone else is kind of able to eat. If you've noticed. That's when we do really good. When we try to force feed you the ball, we're struggling elsewhere, and that's I feel like it's shown the last couple weeks when they've done that. I think he had one good week where everyone else ate too, and so did he, and they got the dub. But other than that, it's Jalen Hurts running a lot and Smith getting a lot, and you know what I mean.
There's truth to that, but I mean, that's on the coaches, dude. Y'all got to figure it out. He's your number one receiver. You paid him all this money.
I should have traded
Move him around. Get him off the shadow coverage. Do something. All these other teams, you think these other teams got like Jamar Chase and they don't throw him the ball because he gets all the attention? No, he gets the ball all the time. Justin Jefferson, same way. That's a coaching thing. They need to figure that out and move him. Put him in the slot. Move him to the other side. Do something.
Change it up.
Yeah. You can't just chuck it deep to Devontae Smith all game either.
We'll skip Sunday night and we'll do Monday night. Monday night we have the
Giants.
We have the Giants versus the Patriots. If the Giants had Scatterboo and Malik Neighbors and they were playing the way they were playing,
they would still
be honest. I was just saying it would be a lot tougher to pick the Patriots to win that game. You know what I mean? But because of the position they've been in, and they're gonna play, they're gonna score some points, they're gonna do good. But it's just their demise and the way their coaching and things have happened. And whoever's the defensive coordinator this week is gonna be brand new in that position. They fired him last week, so.
They finally got rid of that bum.
They finally got Mike Casca did it without even asking the owner. He just fired him.
Nice.
That man's applying for a job. This is his job application this season. You know what I mean? So I think it says a lot that he is also looking for change or something different. But I just don't think the Giants have enough this year. I really hope they don't win. 2-11 is looking really good. No, there's Blake jumping in.
Oh.
What's up, boys?
What's up, Blake?
How's it feel to be a winner last week?
Oh, I won? Yeah. Nice. Cool.
Yeah,
me and you both won. Them other two bozos lost.
That's what I'm talking about.
TikTok let me have it too, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I heard some beefy players, some beefy people mad at you because you were talking stuff about defense.
Yeah, I was saying that the Buccaneers defense is better than the Seahawks defense, and the World War IV occurred.
No.
Nice.
We're doing our Monday night picks real quick. I did. It was I stand by how I said it and when I said it. I looked at the stats and seen the game and look at everything now, and yes, the Seahawks defense is better than the Buccaneers defense. I still think at 100% them playing head to head, I think the Buccaneers get the win. They're just that's just my thought and how they play. That's not happening. That didn't happen last week. It's not happening anytime soon. So that's neither here nor there. But yes, I got roasted. But we were picking our Monday. Whoa. We were picking our Monday night game. And I'm pretty sure the consensus is the Patriots for the three of us. Am I right?
Yeah, Patriots. Yeah. I don't know about Bryce. He might make
Bryce did say Patriots too. So our Monday night game is Patriots. Our Sunday night game is what we'll switch to now, Blake. And I don't want you to think that you don't get to participate because you do, buddy.
There it is. He skipped right over the intro.
Yeah, he just jumped in.
He's gonna wait.
2 minutes. You came in 2 seconds.
When you're a winner and you're winning games, you just can't help it sometimes. You just got to bust in and let people know. That's Blake.
Well, I just want you to go without your theme music, buddy, okay?
I'm actually at my parents' house again, and I forgot about the pod, so I just saw your text, and I was getting ready to walk out to my truck. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to come back in and do this.
I thought you were going hunting, and then Ethan was like, no, he's not leaving until Thursday. And I was like, how do you know that? And I forgot you guys hung out.
Yep.
So Sunday night, Blake, you got
the who's playing this week?
Broncos and Commanders in Washington.
Oh. Aren't the Broncos like the best team this year?
Broncos are a good team. I don't want to say the best team.
Record-wise.
A lot of their game record-wise, they're good. They're winning a lot of games by close games, though. I will say that. They're winning their division.
Well, let's take it away.
What?
I'm going to go with the Broncos then. I'm going with the Broncos.
Going with the Broncos. Give me your best neigh. Give me your best horse's neigh. Okay, that was terrible, but all right, we'll go with it. Broncos for Blake.
Oh my god.
Commanders are terrible, so it's a good pick. Hopefully, this will keep you back,
Yeah.
get you back on the right path. You did last week at the Rams. Good
What's
job.
it called? A win streak?
A win streak.
Yes.
Next week, if you win this one, you will be back on a winning streak.
The second one of the year.
Now you're back
Good.
in the win column. Another one will be another win streak.
Okay.
How
All
are you
right.
looking? What do you say? I might become a football fan last week.
Who said that?
Blake did.
Hmm?
I did say that, but that's I might watch one football game next season. Who knows?
That's more games than you watched in previous years, so we'll take it.
Yep.
Maybe you just have to take Blake to a game next year.
He would enjoy going to a game in the presence and having like 4 tall boys. He would enjoy that.
Yeah. And no one there would know
That's probably
that
the only
you don't
thing I
follow
would-
football.
He said that's probably the only thing he would enjoy. That's funny.
Oh, they would all know because I'm going to tell them.
But he would wear a jersey. He would find a Cardinals jersey from one of his brothers, and he'd be all decked out, ready to go, but know nothing about who he's wearing or anything.
You gotta
Yep.
give him a good
True.
jersey to wear then. Like some random dude.
Calais Campbell.
Well,
or
back when I was younger, the Broncos was my football team. So the Broncos were my football team back when I was a younger
Yes.
kid.
Yeah.
So
A lot of
some
people like that. A
nostalgia-
lot of
some
people like
nostalgia
those.
there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably pick
And-
them too, buddy. So nice job.
Yeah.
and I love Denver.
Denver's a good place. I'm
So-
going in
Nice.
February. I'm excited.
Oh,
All right,
yeah?
buddy.
Nice. All right.
Thanks for your pick.
See you later, champ.
That guy's
Winner.
terrible.
Later, buddy.
Have a good one.
Always good to see Blake on the podcast.
Always good to see.
Don't you think
Blake.
so, chat? Somebody said he sounded like Aro in Twilight. I don't know what that means.
I don't know who Aro is.
I'll probably
We're gonna
get
need
beat up later for saying I
We're gonna
don't
need
know
a
who that is.
reference.
We're gonna need a reference. Reference on the TikTok post, please. Thank you. All right, so I'm also picking the Broncos. I think Ethan, you said you were picking the Broncos.
I am.
And if Bryce's not picking the Broncos, he's crazy. He's picking the Broncos. So, all right, locked in. Wait, no, that's not all of them, is it? What was our Monday one? Oh, Patriots.
Yeah, that's all of them. Some good ones, some not so good ones that have the potential to be, a little crazier than they should be.
But yeah, that's what we got. That's all I got for you. You got anything else to add?
Mm,
Want to do a shout out?
oh, yeah. You guys didn't notice the bottles of hot sauce behind us from our boy Jenkins over at Jenkins Peppers. Remember, winner of the podcast Fantasy Football League, not only getting some Hump Day highlight shirts, they're also Jenkins offered to pitch in some of his own products. It's tamale season, holiday season. Go check them out, Jenkins Peppers. Get you some hot sauce. Oh, wait. You suck at fantasy? And you don't like hot sauce?
You ain't gonna win.
You don't like hot sauce either? Guess what? They got seasoning too,
Seasoning.
to include smoked sea salt that you can get. Check them out.
I've seen. We got a picture. I'll post it this week on the post to show kind of what it's going to be included in the winner's gift basket, so you guys can kind of see. But I was looking at their website and looking at some of the stuff. They got a bunch of different stuff on there. It's cool. It's cool to see.
Yeah, and I don't remember exactly where he's at in Cali, but he goes out to the farmer's market too. So you can probably catch him out there if you're local, which doesn't help because I don't know where it's at.
That's why I think does he have socials?
He does.
Yeah. I'll tag him when I make that post. You guys can find him on the socials and look him up on there. So
Cool,
There you
cool.
go. I think. Oh, I did look up a little more info on the Vampire League.
Oh yeah, what you got?
So the Vampire, I guess it depends on how you want to set up the league and run it. The Vampire also gets to pick who they play each week.
How?
You gotta, and see, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of like commissioner work to just schedule everybody's games. So you probably don't want to do that.
I would be fine with letting the Vampire pick when he played everybody.
You mean
Because
like
that
which
I could
week?
do. Which week? Because that we
Yeah,
could do as a
that's
commissioner and do
yeah,
that at the beginning of the season, but not each week you get to just pick a random person. That would be fucking
yeah.
hard.
And then the other thing I confirmed looking at it again was when the Vampire wins, they can take anybody on your roster or your bench. But the Vampire has to trade away somebody that they actually started.
Does it have? And it has to be in the same position, right?
Same position, and it has to be somebody that the Vampire themselves started in their lineup.
And then if the Vampire loses, how does that work with positions? Like the
No,
person
there's
that
no
beat
trade.
them? No trades,
No,
nothing happens?
no.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-mm. And there was one more thing I feel like don't remember. But yeah, so that kind of prevents what Bryce was thinking about, trying to cheese the system and start one player that he didn't want or cared. So the Vampire can choose anybody, your lineup or your bench, but it has to be the same position.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna move forward next year with doing my Dynasty League too, where it's the 3-tiered.
That'd be cool.
So like I'll run 3, but I'll only be in one of them. The other 2 I'll co with somebody. But that means I can't have the same people. Like we can't be in all 3.
Oh.
Like my 12 that are in this one right now, I'll give the first bid to be in the top 12, or I might even now because then I don't have no one ready for the next 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I'll try to get 24 other people to join 2 different leagues, and then I can give them like a random number or something to where they'll get seated, and then 1 through 12 will be in the middle league, and then 13 through 24 will be in that third league, and then the end of each season, 4 will shift. So 4 from the bottom league are out. They're done. They don't even get to play in the next season. They have to wait a season. 4 new people come in, and 4 people move up to the top. So 4 stay in that bottom one, like the middle 4, if you didn't win or lose. You know what I mean? And then same thing with the other brackets, except instead of them going out, they just go down. So
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Work your way up to the top and just be in the top.
Yep.
Oh,
And then we'll charge for each one. So like my big one's 50, the middle one will be 25, and the last one will be 10 or something like that. That'll be like how much you pay, but like you can only win less. And I'll even take a percentage of each one and give it to the Champs League, so there's more desire to like make it to the high one and not just take the $100 payout or whatever. You know what I mean? To make it so like cool. you pay $10 buy-in and you only win like $60 if you win the first level one, but then you also bump up. Just so there's more money to the Champion League one, and we could do weekly payouts and things like that. So that's my goal.
That's what's up. That's a lot of players, though, too.
It is. I think I could do it. The one of the 12 might be a lot of people that we don't know, but I will, in a way, know all of them.
And then that first year, you're going to have to kind of weed it out, too. I would say the first year you did it, if you had like, say you had 6 players that didn't set lineups and just, Well,
4 of them would be automatically deleted. Yeah. They would finish the bottom 4.
But I mean, if they all went 3 wins and you had like 2 other teams that won 4, but they didn't set their lineups and do anything all year, then.
Yeah. Yep. I think there's potential there.
No, that'd be cool. It's a good idea. I like it.
Cool. All right, well, that's all I got for you. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
You know, we'll be sure to find a clip so everybody can, roast the man himself on TikTok. I'm sure there's one in there somewhere.
They've been good clips lately too.
Yeah, they have.
I'm just waiting to see one of them on ESPN.
They do that?
They'll do like a not top 10 or something.
Oh yeah.
Or takes or things like that or things. Yeah, I don't know. I think we need to use X more.
Your last clip where you got roasted could have been a contender up there.
A couple of them have been nice ones. It's usually the ones, where they're talking shit on us. So, and on us, by us I mean me.
But well, that's kind of part of the persona of this podcast.
Yeah, 100%. I know what I'm getting myself into when I make some of these takes and claims, and I'm not worried about it.
It's part of football too. Like I sit here and roast the Vikings and teams like the Cowboys because I don't like them all the time. Guess what? I got good friends that are fans of those teams. And they'll ask me all the time, hey, why are you talking shit? Or they'll say something dumb about the Ravens. I'll be like, yeah, they suck. This is part of football.
See, that thing I'm excited for is next year I'm going to talk my shit, and you see all the logos and shit behind me. They're going to be a good team next year, so I'm going to be able to talk my shit and have the Giants back me up.
Clip it.
Clip it
for TikTok.
We all know it. Even on TikTok is saying the same shit. They know next year the Giants are going to be a problem. We're going to win the division next year. It's wide open this year. Everyone else is leaving it for us. Eagles are beatable.
No. Okay.
We did it. We beat them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Eagles suck, man.
Yeah, I'm sick of them. That being said, I hope they win this. That being said, I did pick them to win.
Their offense annoys the hell out of me. Keep them in 3rd and long. Defenses around the league, you'll beat them every time.
It's true. All right, guys. You guys have a good
Thanksgiving. We're going to catch you guys next week.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there watching.
I'm gonna we'll make a post on Thanksgiving morning to kind of be like our moderator conversation post for the day. I'll be making some comments and things in there about the games throughout the week, and if I can find clips from what we're making based off games that are going on, I try to do that. Use a post from our previous games to kind of get the conversation about the next game. So Shedeur was able to get the start. I posted a clip about Shedeur. It was cool. So that's kind of the goal with how I post them. So, but we want to be engaging. Follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok. All those platforms. And if you're writing us a comment, we're gonna write back. We ain't got nothing better to do. we getting Ethan on TikTok.
Yeah, you did. I'm on the Hump Day Media TikTok.
Yeah.
That's it. One question. Let's get us into holiday spirit or the spirit of Thanksgiving. Are you a turkey guy? Thanksgiving, do you look forward to having turkey, or is there something else?
There's not. I like ham. I'm a ham guy. I'll eat a ham. Turkey is good. My dad makes them good. He'll like Cajun smoke a turkey or like things like that. Oven roasted turkey is cool. I've always been a huge fan of a turkey leg. Like my family has always saved me a turkey leg, but not a big turkey guy, to be honest. If there's some good ham there, I'll eat it. Stuffing is a good one. Mashed potatoes are always good. Mac and cheese. My family likes a green bean casserole. I'm not a fan. My parents make like a cornbread, like souffle, like a corn souffle type thing. Oh my God, it is so good. So good. So
see, I'm a huge ham guy too. Like if I had the choice, it would be ham.
Yeah.
I did smoke a turkey 2 years ago and it was the best. Like I liked it. But
people been deep frying turkeys lately.
Yeah. I've never done that. I don't even think I've had that.
I've had it. It's delicious, but like I don't notice a significant difference. It's
still turkey.
It's the outside that's the texture. On the inside, it still tastes like fried chicken and grilled chicken. Still tastes the same on the inside. You know what I mean? It's the crunch. It's the same shit.
Yeah, I would. Turkey or ham on the table. I'm going ham every time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take a little bit of both. Give me some of that
Well,
dark
yeah,
meat.
you gotta try everything at Thanksgiving.
Get a wing, a jumbo
Yeah.
wing. You know what I'm saying?
You could do that, yeah.
But yeah, this is my. I'm gonna do a big cheat day on Thanksgiving, and then I'm jumping back. I'm jumping into a 75 hard. I take off in February, and that trip's about 82 days away, so it's gonna like fit right into that week of ending that 75 hard. So I'm gonna be going ham.
Do it.
Yep. So, but yeah, Thanksgiving, I'm gonna grub out. I'm not gonna take nothing home though. My parents are gonna be like, "What? You're not taking? No, can't do it. Can't take them home. Just gonna prolong
Here's
me."
what you do. You take them with you. Swing by my house. Give them to me.
I can do that.
Bring some salsa too.
You already know that's mine.
Mom's watching. She knows.
She ain't watching.
She knows.
She ain't watching. She'll watch a clip on TikTok later. That's about it.
Well, maybe
All right,
this
everybody.
makes the clip.
Hopefully. All right, buddy. We'll catch you later. Happy Thanksgiving.
Peace out. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
We'll see you guys on episode 18, week 14 of the season.
14. You did it. Shout out Audio Guy, who was on top
Powered
of
by
that today.
Riverside.
Like, share, subscribe.
Mom's favorite podcast.
Hit us up on TikTok. Let us know how you feel. Don't be scared to talk shit.
You can look at the comments about me. Add to it.